Hey, it's Liz, and this is We Love Dates, coming to you from beautiful, exotic Costa Rica. I'm on vacation for a little while, but I still wanted to keep up with the vlogs and see what's up with you guys in the dating world. Anyway, I've been doing a lot of how-tos and top 10 lists, and I love those, but I thought I would share something a little bit more personal with you today. And that would be the very best online date I have ever had. Actually, the very best date period I've ever had. And a couple of things stood out to me about that date that I've shared with my friends when we compare and contrast notes after dates. Things that really made it super special. So, number one was we did not talk a lot prior to meeting. Talked a bit via email, but not like back and forth all day. We'd never really texted. We talked on the phone twice for short periods of time, setting up the date and getting our schedules situated. So I didn't really know what I was getting into, and therefore I had no expectations, which I think is really important. The longer you talk with somebody and get to know them, or try to get to know them, feel like you do, you might not actually know them, and that could set you up for some major disappointment in real life. So I'd rather just kind of be pleasantly surprised. So anyway, met him, was pleasantly surprised off the bat. Very attractive, charismatic, who he said he was, which is always a plus on the online dating. And then the biggest thing that stood out was we felt completely comfortable with each other from the beginning. We had the same wacky, inappropriate, sarcastic sense of humor. And once one of us let that side show, the other one kind of jumped right in, and it was so fun. I felt like I had known him forever, and I didn't want the date to end. So I think laughter and let your personality out, and if he or she throws it right back to you, I think you have a winner there, and that's someone you're going to want to definitely see again. Another thing I really remember from that date were his impeccable manners. Kind of an old-fashioned girl, and not so much just the paying of the bill, although he did do that as well. But pulling out my chair, opening my car door, asking about family and friends. He seemed to be interested in me and not just getting in my pants, so that's always a winner. And also, he had great manners with the service staff, with our waiter, with our host at the restaurant we went to. I noticed the little things. I think that you should too, the little details that might go unnoticed are actually really important. It's kind of an indicator of how he would treat you down the line, or how he treats other people. And you want someone who's going to treat you well. The date ended fairly early, much to my dismay and confusion. But I think that was also great. I think maybe if we continued on and hung out for hours and hours and hours into the night, I don't know. It might not have been so special when we had another date and then another date. That was just my experience. Of course, going back, I would have liked to hang out a little bit more, but everything happens for a reason, and just kind of go with the flow, and if it feels right, and it just got so dark. I'm so sorry. If it feels right, just go with it. So now I want to hear about your best online date. And then maybe next week we'll talk about our worst online dates, because I have stories and tales for you. But yeah, I hope you have a great weekend. Let me know either on welovedates.com/blog some of your great online dating stories on Facebook or Twitter. I would love to hear. I'm totally addicted to all three sites and check them constantly. So keep in touch, and I hope you guys are having some great dates this weekend. Can't wait to hear about them. Bye.